my AC is off. I need it on if I'm about to see Erenville again. 77 degrees in here. Okay, there we go. Got it. With all the unvoiced cutscenes and canned animations, it's not true. I wish you could pick Scion party members to accompany you in Wiklamont. I'm gonna be real honest. I kind of feel a lot of times I've had this feeling like I have Scions with me so that we can have the right number of people around to do the dungeon or trial. So like we'll have the people there present so that we will have a 4-person team, or we'll have like a, you know, the 8-person team we did for the trial. Sometimes it does feel like that. This is like a little bit. I didn't think. But it's fine because the dungeon content itself has been great. I've had the most fun in dungeons in this expansion so far than I have since maybe... God. Shadowbringers, maybe? No, actually, I did love the Dead Ends dungeon from Endwalker. That's one of my favorite dungeons of all time. This expansion is really good so far with cosmetics. Everyone loves... Yeah, the Cappy Mount, the Flying Squirrel, the X Mounts is so good. They're crushing it on a lot of stuff. So, yeah. Yeah. This expansion could have 100% deal without the twins. And that's a shame. That's a shame. I will say yesterday, you can see this is where not yesterday, but Friday, this is where I left off. I got really frustrated because we had this change of heart with Bakool Jaja, which I found to be extremely abrupt and unnatural and not believable in any way. And then Alice says, hatred is exhausting. And I'm like, what? Where's my girl at? Where's my girl that would fight like every second and constantly call out bullshit anytime she should be the hardest person to convince that any of that was genuine. She should be the one who, after everybody else acknowledges that it's... If everybody else acknowledged, okay, that's fine, we accept that you have turned over a new leaf. Alice should still be the one that's like, I don't believe it. Like, what is a word? What do your words mean? We'll see your actions. We'll see the proof in your act. Like, that's the person that she's always been. And this has been something that's been really frustrating for me so far. I just feel like the characters are not acting like themselves. And that's been hard for me. She's on vacation. Maybe that's it, actually. Actually, I did kind of get that sense in the bird zone when Wiklamont made the suggestion about, let's just have a party instead of solving the food crisis. And Alice says, well, you know what? It's her trial, so... This is her trial, so we'll just do whatever she wants to do. This isn't our thing. And I'm like, actually, good point. Let her do her own homework. Like, we're just here to watch, I guess. No, maybe so. Maybe she's just on vacation, so she's like phoning it in a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. The dude released a primal and we were just like, okay. It's weird how in the moment they really hyped up Valigarmanda to be a world-destroying threat. They said that the last time Valigarmanda was loose, it was just slaughtering everybody in the zone, and it almost killed all of the giants as well. And if Galul Jaja didn't show up, all the giants would be dead. They said they barely made it. They barely survived the last time it was free. But now we're like, I feel like it's treated like it's not that big of a deal. You know, it's like, oh, well. He was just trying to get ahead. And now it's treated like not a big deal. Also, he held an elector hostage and didn't get disqualified for that. Which was weird. I also found that weird. Like, why... It would have been better for no elector to even mention the possibility that you could be disqualified than to constantly undermine that idea with a guy just never getting disqualified. Yeah. I feel like it would have been 1000% better if Bakool Jajar released Valigarmanda to fight it himself, to prove himself, and then fail, and we pick it up. I mean, yeah, that would have made more sense. That would have made a little more sense.
Finally finished MSQ. I can watch streams again.
But it actually still wouldn't make any sense because it doesn't make sense why that would help him. Okay, so let's, are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? Here's what we're gonna have to do going into this. Okay. We have to accept what has happened so we can move on to the next part. That's what we're gonna do right now. That's what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna accept the events that have occurred and continue on the journey. We do not have a Popoto emote, no. But I think that there is a potato emote that you can't, like an emoji that you could use, right? Okay, there is a potato emoji. I mean, that is default. Hopefully we're not gonna get to that point today. Where the Popoto is required.
I refuse to accept what has happened. Also, what happened?
Well, forgetting what happened is also good. Wolf of Mandalore, thank you for the 17-month resub. I appreciate you. And also, let me remind everyone that we are 14 subs. No, 24. I cannot count. 24 subs. Away from our giveaway. You can see the giveaway counter in the top right-hand corner of the screen. We will give away 60-day game time code every time you reach 100 sub milestones. So, reminding y'all about that before we dive in here today.
Thank you, Optimus Prime.
You've been making a lot. I'm not stalling. I'm not stalling. A lot of good points on my story request. I didn't pick up when I did it. And I'm like, oh yeah, no way, that makes sense. Well, was gonna ask how the game's going, but I clicked into Zep tearing up. I'm not tearing up. I'm not even close to that yet. Yeah, I'm not. We're not there yet, don't worry. But I wouldn't discount it. All right, well, okay, it's time, probably. Yeah, everyone's so. I've had a lot of people say today is the day when it gets a lot better. Today is the day it's gonna pick up. Yeah, I had a lot of my friends tell me that. It's gonna pick up today. We're gonna have a good section.
55 months of Zep stalling once more.
I'm not stalling. I'm totally not stalling. Lilac, thank you for the 55-month resub. County, thank you for subbing.
You.
Oh my goodness. Ganine, thank you for the 2-month resub. I appreciate y'all so much for your help and support of the channel with your subs. And County, thank you for the sub with Amazon Prime. Did you know that you can subscribe to the channel for free with Amazon Prime? I couldn't believe it either. And you know, Prime Day is just around the corner too. They have a big sales with Prime. Okay. Today is the day it's gonna pick up. Yeah. Okay. And another thing I want to say, I've said this every single day ad nauseum to the point it is annoying, but I'll say it again. I recognize that not everyone shares my opinion. I have dear friends that are enjoying things that I haven't enjoyed. So the one thing that I hope I can get across to everyone is that my opinion is not gospel. My opinion is not the only correct opinion. Everybody has a right to their own opinion and subjective experience of the story. And it's really important to me that we can all respect that. That's it. Okay? Now, with that said, I might have some visceral emotional reactions to things that occur because I'm a human and this is live. So that's all. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go. Okay, it's time. Okay, let's go. Not even I imagine that my sister would one day befriend Bakool Jaja. I wouldn't believe that would happen either. That would be hard to believe. But he did. I'm glad Corona agreed to help us. He's always been good at solving complicated problems. Me, not so much. But I'll support Mamook's people however I can. By combining our respective strengths, we'll help them discover a new source of hope. I know we will. Oh, yeah. Oh, right. Oh, right. Okay, so where we left off on Friday was Wooklamot had just said, so we just discovered that these people kill 100 babies to get one baby that they like. And they murder and torture 100 babies to get one baby that they think is a good baby. And Wooklamot says, it's not my place to judge you or your culture. Culture is born of the experiences of its people, of their lives and their land. But it breaks my heart to know yours has brought you all so much suffering. And again, their culture is killing 100 babies to get one baby that they think is a good baby. Okay, I understand that we all need to respect other people's cultures, but this seems like one really good example where, okay, you know what, forget about it.
Thank you, Optimus Prime.
All right, Zepla, before we start, let's make sure we're remembering our history correctly. The Mamulja and Xbral fought for centuries over the land in the upper forest. But due to infighting, Mamulja forces struggled to make significant gains. In order to promote cooperation, the Hubigo and Bunewa clans intermarried, and that is how blessed siblings were first conceived. Yes. Okay, so yes, we're going over the thing we knew already. With that in mind, let's talk to the people and learn why they rely on blessed siblings. Okay. So now we're going to find out why they've been doing this. This land was once rich with ore, but the Akhui did not stop digging until all the veins were spent. The meteorites are only good for so much. Even if we made overtures to traders, we have little to offer. Nothing would make me happier than to make a good life for my family in the place where I was born. But that's impossible. So with resources as sparse as they are, you don't have good prospects for trade. Okay, so they're not rich in resources. The land is not rich in ore. Those who have known only open skies and bountiful land cannot comprehend our plight. To thrive, we must take what we lack by force, and for that, we need the might of blessed siblings. There have to be other ways to thrive, ways that don't require fighting. Okay, so we're asking them, hey, why did you think it was a good idea to kill 100 babies to get one baby that you think is the strongest baby? And they say, well, that strong baby, we really need the strong baby so we can get what we want. Okay? There's no other way. As you'll have noticed, this forest is very dark. Hardly any sunlight makes it through the canopy, so it feels like it's always night. We plow, we fertilize, we irrigate, yet our crops shrivel and die as though cursed. The only one that grows well is Najul. Oh god, the banana. Try living on that and little else for a few centuries and see how you like it. Okay. But how did you guys do before? A forest where nothing grows. It's not hard to imagine why you'd want to leave. So the banana is the only thing that grows. Blessed siblings promise us more than strength. They promise us the sun. This forest is dark and inhospitable. And when given the opportunity to live in Tuliolol, most of our people didn't think twice. Still, the prospect of being among so many outsiders was intimidating enough to keep many of us here. Do they not hunt? Are they vegan? Okay. Blessed siblings are meant to deliver us from this accursed forest, to lead us to the fertile land above, where we might make a place for Mamulja to abide in peace and plenty. Okay, so the other reason that they need the one strong baby is because that baby is destined to let them leave the forest that they can't find their way out of. So you desire fertile land, one that's all your own. Well, I think I'm starting to understand. Well, that makes one of us, because none of that sounded like good reasons. How does having two heads... Okay. Everyone had their own perspective, but all their concerns were about the forest itself. Dark, infertile, cursed. Hearing that, it's little wonder that people here wish they had better land. And who better to get it for them than blessed siblings? Literally anyone. Why do they need the blessed siblings to get it? That's what I don't... It's hard to convince people to stay in a place that can't provide what they need. You'd think the meteorites at least would have value, but apparently not. Hold on, didn't Erenville mention something about the meteorites? That's the ether they emit when the plants glow blue. Makes the plants glow blue. A rather significant physiological effect, I would say. Oh wait, are we gonna find out that they... Oh wait, are we gonna find out for them that the meteorites make the plants grow? We might discover other ways they influence local flora. I noticed a curious amalgam of tree and meteorite just south of here. Are we gonna find out that the meteorite makes the plants grow, but they didn't notice it until we pointed it out? Everyone, I really appreciate you for sharing your thoughts with us. Thanks to your insights, we have a promising idea already. We just need a moment to investigate it. Okay. Didn't they say that they're at war with Exprawl people over land and resources? Probably not so easy for their whole population to just leave. They're not at war anymore. Ever since Galulja stepped down, I believe that there is a truce between those people, and they're the ones holding on to their xenophobia. The blessed siblings are born with more strength and magic ability than a normal Mamulja. Yes. They're 3 times the size of any other Mamulja, and they symbolically keep them cooperating with each other instead of fighting among themselves. But we met one, and Bakool Jaja
deals with crime.
Okay. Rennie Ghost, thanks for the 3-month resub. I appreciate that.
Thank you, Optimus Prime.
Oh, Kanamo, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. Thank you for that. Thanks for hopping by the stream, too. At first glance, this forest seems a haven of mysterious beauty, but the reality of living here is quite another matter. Okay, I have a question for chat. Do you think that this idea about the blessed sibling is like a superstition that's kind of out of hand? Because, yes, Bakool Jaja can cast 2 fire spells at once, but besides that, he doesn't seem like crazy strong. Because Wicklamat was able to defeat him pretty easily after she got her, you know, anime confidence. It's like a prophecy that they're clinging to because they, you know, it's just, you know, it's a tradition and it's like a superstition that's kind of not helping them at this point. It's based on their history. Yes. The two-headed brought them a lot of greatness. Yes, that's right. And they hope it happens. Like, again, yeah, okay. Plants that shrivel as though cursed. I think I can hazard a guess as to why. That makes sense. I had known that Yaktel was battered by a veritable deluge of meteorites long ago, but I never considered how their presence might be affecting the environment. No! No! Oh god! I heard the piano and I started to recognize it sooner and sooner. It really is incredible how a tree could support such an enormous boulder. The meteorite's etheric emissions are palpable even from this distance. Seeing this again makes me feel more confident in sharing a theory of mine. I suspect the only plants with an etheric affinity to the meteorites can thrive in this forest. If so, the gargantuan trees that create the dense canopy would by necessity possess the same affinity, as well as the aforementioned nodule tree. Indeed, I should like to analyze samples of meteorite before drawing any definitive conclusions, however. I carry with me a few devices that will aid in this endeavor, but perhaps you and Krile could lend your expertise as well. I'd like to join you. The etheric signature of those meteorites may be crucial in determining what manner of species might fare well here. Ah, I think I see what you're getting at. If we can prove to them the cursed forest isn't quite so cursed, maybe the people won't feel like blessed siblings are their only solution. So how can I help? Want me to climb the tree and break off a piece of meteorite for you? There are plenty of fragments on the ground already. It should be enough for our purposes if we gather 5 pieces each. 5 pieces! Oh my god, look, you're gonna love that. Even better if those fragments
cozy love.
are gathered from disparate locations. Look, you love pieces. I'll collect your pieces once you... Oh! Bakona also collecting pieces. Uh-oh. You gotta keep up, girl. Okay. Can I fall here? Yay. Okay. Mount. Your forest isn't cursed. It's just a noxious, toxic, etheric, super fun side. Oh, there's the piece. Let me collect on the sparkly. I got it. Almost didn't. I see another sparkly. I see it. Hey, Krile. The more fragments we gather, the better. Let's do all we can. Wow. Thank you for gifting a sub in the chat, Anonymous. Bone. And Naratori, thank you for the 84-month resub! Damn, that's a lot of months. That's a long one. Thank you. In-game sound is a little low. How's that? Is that better? More than 4, less than 6. You know, Papa has always said that 5 tacos were the sweet spot for someone of my size when I was little. I collected 4, that's not enough pieces. Shino, thank you for gifting a sub in the chat. Okay, one more piece. I got it. I got it. Yeah, I don't want you to miss machinations. I don't want that. Okay. Did you find your fragments? Yeah, I found it. I found it. Much obliged. Alphino, Krile, and I will combine the gathered samples and conduct an analysis forthwith. Determining the wavelength may take a little while, but I'm hopeful that our efforts will bear fruit. I'll tell my sister to await our arrival at Moxteral Zouj, so go and meet her there. Pray return to Clement. Okay. But how do I get up there again? I can't go that way. Oh wait, yes I can. Oof. Wish I could fly. I missed an eat. Well, it's fine. It's fine. Why do mushrooms not grow here? Right! I was kind of thinking the same thing. I mean, can you eat mushrooms? Can you eat bugs? They're lizards. I'm sure there's bugs. I thought that's what lizards eat. Like flies and mosquitoes and all that shit. Why only banana grow in here? Is that not a bird you can eat? I mean, maybe not. I don't really see any meat on that. It's fire. It's a little spicy. It's bizarre. There's literally nothing that grows. But... we've done all we can. The rest we must leave to Kona and the others. I don't know the first thing about those Charlian devices of his, but if they can be of help to Mamook, I'm glad he has them. There's hope for this forest yet, Zepla. I can feel it. I'm sure Zarilja would have choice words for us if he knew what we were up to. But his people are my people, and I can't ignore their plight. If I'm to call myself Dawn Servant one day, I have to bring an end to the tragedy here. Many are depending on me, Bakool Jaja, not least of all. Anyway, I'm sure Kona and the others will be back with their report soon. Yep, they'll be back any minute. They'll be back any minute now. They're almost back. Waiting. Man, they love the waiting meter on this expansion. Stand on the sparkly waiting. I feel like I do that a lot. Hey, it's our best friend, Bakool Jaja. Good, everyone's assembled. In light of our news, I thought it only right to call the others. You better call everybody. Thanks to the efforts of all, I'm pleased to say, our analysis has yielded many valuable insights. And I dare say the prognosis is hopeful. Okay. What's the prognosis? Earlier, we asked about the hopes you place in blessed siblings. Why they're important to you. Your overwhelming response is a frustration towards this forest. From a lack of natural resources to the inability to cultivate crops, in all respects have you ever struggled to build a prosperous home, thus your understandable desire for new land. However, this would be an unfortunate dismissal of what makes your forest uniquely valuable. That is, the soil. Our tests have proven without a doubt that the Jatika heartland is abundantly fertile. This may be surprising to hear, as you have seen crops fail time and time again, but we have discovered the root of this problem as well. The meteorites scattered throughout your forest emit an unusual energy that greatly influences the development of surrounding plant life. Some plants thrive on this energy, like the Najul and the giant trees that create the canopy, but others, as you well know, are sickened by it. Fortunately, the solution is simple. Oh! What? That was kind of a ridiculous reaction. Across the salt in a place called Charlian, there's a peerless collection of flora sampled from every corner of the world. Now that we know what energies are most prevalent in your forest, we can offer you seeds and starters guaranteed to thrive here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. But that's Charlian stuff. Is that okay? That's a Charlian solution. Is that okay, though? Isn't that ignoring their culture? I took the liberty of contacting a few colleagues via Link Pearl. Should you desire them, a sample of our best candidates can be shipped here in short order. Just as Eorzea acquired the Popito and Tomato from Tyrol, so too might Mamook benefit from foreign crops. You mean we'd be able to grow more than Najul here? It's okay this time? Precisely. While care must be taken to choose those species that will not have an adverse effect on the ecosystem, your agricultural options should increase markedly. Okay. Why did you pronounce tomato like that? I have no idea. I don't know. I'm trying to spice things up. I'm reading a lot. And I'm just with the right crops, Mamook will have all it needs to prosper, both at home and in trade. Blessed siblings don't have to be the answer anymore. Then there was never any need to fight? Never any need to sacrifice? Yeah, you guys sacrificed all those babies for nothing. How do you feel now? We can't change the past, but we can try to make the future better. Wow, this is the real Bakool Jaja. The rest of the time he was just pretending to be an asshole. Oh. He was just pretending. He's really nice. But the old teachings end with us. Yes! Bakool Jaja for Dawn Servant. I'm just kidding. I don't mean that. That's a joke. I know blessed siblings represent absolute strength to you. Letting go of that idea can't be easy. It seemed pretty easy. This seems super easy, actually. It seemed like they didn't have much of an issue. They're like, wait, you're telling me this whole thing was pointless? Yeah. Okay. But I'll prove that when we work together, our combined strength can achieve anything. Show us, promise. If there's another way for our children and our home, we'll no longer suffer in silence. The crowd sounds kind of make this scene. Whoa. Sometimes we have to fight alone, but not this time. Would you say a few words? No! God, what? No way. Oh my god. Oh my god. I have to say one of these things and it's all... Oh my god. There's 3 really different options that you can choose from. You can say anything is possible when you work together. Or, with faithful allies at your side, you can save even the entire star. Or, in friends both old and new, you can find the light to banish the darkness. I'm gonna pick the first one. Which one is... I'm not gonna pull it. You think one... I think one is the least cringe, yeah. I think one is the least cringe because Valigarmanda is actually a cool thing that happened. Yeah. Anything is possible when you work together. Our victory over Valigarmanda is proof of that. Oh yeah, the Sky Ruin! The great Gulul Jaja himself struggled to even seal it! Well, this is awkward. Now I'm just imagining Bakool Jaja's like... That was the old me. I've changed. I'm a new... I'm a new person. Are we gonna... Wait, Bakool Jaja, we're not gonna have any shot of his face? Oh, come on, man. We've said what we wanted to say. We said what we wanted to say. Now all that's left is to defeat my father's shade. In the feet of the Brotherhood. Clear the way for Mamook's bright new future. Do not give us cause to question our faith in you. Please, live up to your words. I will. After we complete his feat, let's be sure to tell Zariljaw the good news about his forest. I bet he's gonna be like... He's not gonna like it, I bet. I'm sure he's as eager as anyone to eat what tasty foods they'll grow here. No, I bet he's gonna be mad. He's not gonna give up that quick. Yeah, Bakool Jaja, he went to therapy. Compassion even for the likes of him. You continue to eclipse me in every way. What? Wait, so Kona's also humble? Then it is a simple choice. He's also humble. We're counting on you, Wooklamai. They said it at the same time. They said it in sync, so that... Did you see that? I mean, you wouldn't know unless you paid attention to the cutscene. That's a little detail. So, if they had in there, where he's talking, both mouths talking at the same time, so... They are in harmony. I never imagined the samples we so feverishly collected for the Exodus would find new purpose here. But if they help these people improve their prospects, all the better. Anyway, we should go and meet our comrades, where Zaralja made his own attempt. The final feat awaits. Can I go this way? I have to go around. It's just like, okay. This is an example where the Sharlayan technology really had a chance to shine. And so I feel like this is kind of Kona's moment, right? They're solving the food crisis with Sharlayan research. And yet Kona's like, she's so much better than me after I solved their food crisis. But we worked together. It wasn't just Kona that solved the food crisis. We all worked together. We all worked to collect the pieces.
Thank you, Optimus Prime.
Someone has gone to fetch a real jaw. Okay. Several cutscenes will play in sequence. Mr. Mosh, I understand. I've had to take this in small bits at a time. I strongly recommend that you pace yourself. Just pace yourself with it. Don't, if you feel like you've reached your limit, just stop. Okay. Yeah, on this is a case where Kona's expertise was right. Several cutscenes. This is usually a pretty exciting message. We're gonna fight.
Thank you, Optimus
Where did Kona
Prime.
go? Have you seen him?
DAWNTRAIL's MSQ
We lost him.
defiantly better than Stormblood's at least carrot.
Kirasaya, thank you for the 5-month resub. Well, those are all subjective opinions. You know, everybody's entitled to their opinion about which expansion they like the best. Because everyone's going to relate to it in different ways. And that's something I'm really trying to emphasize here. This feat may bring us closer to the Golden City, but for now we must stand strong for the people of Mamook. I can offer moral support at best. For whatever it's worth. Thank you, Erenville. Thank you for being here, Erenville. Yeah, I do think that in this discussion about Lise and Wookelmot, regardless of how you feel about either character, the issue with Wook is that she's in literally every single cutscene. And I really think, even if Wook was a beloved character that everybody enjoyed, even that, with how much time she is in every single freaking cutscene, and every cutscene is about her, you would get tired of that character, even if it was like a beloved character. Because you get fatigue. You just get fatigue from that one character. Yeah, like, I think I like Wook more than most people. Because I find her relatable. I'm kind of a scattered person. You know, I don't think I'm the most, like, responsible person. And, I personally love stories about, like, sisterhood and traveling with some girl who's your bestie. I love that kind of shit. I love that shit. But even for me, after the second zone, and around like the Giants area, that's when I started to feel like, oh my god, I'm so tired. I'm so tired of her being in every single scene. It's not even about liking her or not. You know, I'm just like, I'm fatigued. I counted on my second playthrough to get my rating alt through 180 quest objectives or talk to Wook. That's 1.8 times per quest on average. That's insane. Yeah, even if you have only a slight dislike of her, the amount of exposure multiplies it over time. That's exactly what I'm saying. You need a breather. You just need a breather. That's all. Someone is gone. Because, like, you might have noticed in my playthrough, too, so far, there's been a lot of cases where I felt like, damn, they did her dirty. Like, I wanted them to make her seem a little bit more confident, a little bit more cool, the way I'd imagined her. And I sympathize with her a lot more than I would say even the average person. But, at this point, I'm so tired. Someone has gone to fetch is the real job. He should be here soon. Okay. Upon proceeding, let's go. Let's go. Let's start. Wait, I haven't equipped any new gear. My gear's kind of bad. Well, hopefully it's fine. I think my gear is quite terrible. Should be okay for this quest.
Zerelja, I'm ready for the final feat.
Grown weary of postponing the inevitable, have you?
Something like that. You see, I've learned all sorts of things about Mamook and your people.
Is that supposed to impress me?
This is a different music.
I now understand why I need to surpass blessed siblings. The cost of producing superior offspring is destroying your people's souls. Look at them, and you'll see this.
They seem fine, but...
So I'll defeat my father's shade and prove to you that there's a better path for Mamook.
What drivel! Without the blessed, we are nothing but weaklings! Doomed to fade into obscurity.
See, I'm surprised not more people had this reaction in the crowd.
Of course you're weak. We all are. Each and every one of us.
What?
But
I'm
when
not.
we join hands,
Speak for yourself,
we
girl.
gain the strength to overcome any foe.
What?
Even Valigarmanda.
I'm not weak. I can summon extra copies of people to...
Enough talk. Prove your mettle against Gulul Jaja, the finest warrior ever to have graced Tural.
Fine by me. Not even Papa's shade will stop me from upholding his legacy.
I will fight alongside her.
What? Really? Why?
Claimants are not permitted
can't do
to
that,
assist one another. Second promise. But you may observe your sister's pitiable attempt. I see. In that case...
No way.
It seems I'm no longer a claimant. I am now free to participate, I trust.
Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. We just had a situation where you solved their food crisis with Charlian research. And this is the moment you're gonna choose to back out. This is the moment that you think that you can't be a good claimant. That makes zero sense based on everything we know about you to this point. This is so stupid. You said it does make sense. He had a change of heart. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe he just had a change of heart.
Scheming?
Yeah.
Nothing. I've simply come to realize who is worthy of following in Father's footsteps.
Man, this is so
Not
bad.
our brother. Not Bakool Jaja. And not me.
This is a bullshit. This is such bullshit. I
You
can't
have
believe-
always held the happiness of our people closest to your heart, Lamachi. So I will do everything in my power to ensure you ascend to the throne. This is how I shall repay Father for his kindness. This is how I shall serve Tuli Yolal.
It's just he was so determined up to this point, and now all of a sudden, he
I could
also
always count on you, Kona. Thank you.
had like character growth where he's like, I can see that I need to pay more attention to the cultures of the people as well, and you can see that every step of the way he's becoming an even better candidate, not worse. Okay. Chat says I just need to keep going.
It
Okay.
will make no difference.
All right.
Numbers matter not in the face
Trust us, I just
of
need to keep going.
true might.
I trust you.
Gulul Jaja,
I'm pretty frustrated
mightiest of the blessed. Arise!
that this is the moment he chose to go back. Okay. He just had a change of heart. You know, crazy shit happens in this forest.
Everyone ready?
Come in as one person, you leave as a totally different person. It's the meteorites. I bet it's the energy from the meteorites.
No hard feelings, Papa. I've got a lot of hopes riding on my shoulders. And the
Thank
only
you.
way forward is
And
through
Erenville
you.
also watching emotionlessly, which gives you the impression that they've had this discussion and come to this as a group decision. And I know people are going to be like, oh no, it's just he realizes he's going to be better as a advisor. And he's been waiting to see Wook's growth before he felt comfortable, because he would rather be an advisor rather than the real leader. I know that's what people are going to say. I know that's what's going to happen.
Bear witness to our resolve.
But why didn't we see any of that before now?
In the reason which guides our journey.
He was so determined before.
So long as we stand together, we're unstoppable.
God. At least we have fighting. We have a battle. We have a battle. Battle good. I love
These
fighting.
blade sundered Valigarmanda scales.
Oh shit.
Blades of fire rain.
Rejoice in the glory of combat. I'm Xenos. I've turned into Xenos. They're all over there.
Take
tells me. No, it's fine. It's okay.
What a chore. Ever hungry for battle.
I love Galul Jaja's VA though. It's great.
Go forth.
I can't believe this is
Very
happening.
bastard.
I can't believe they did this. Wait, yes I can. He's been waiting all this time
How's this?
to see Wuklamot grow into the woman that she's become today. Because of Warrior of Light summer camp, she's finally really cares about peace.
Some manner of paralyzing effect. Defend the afflicted.
We must free them! Target the
trying.
constricting flames!
I'm trying to
Not
target the
gonna run my
constricting
flames.
flames. It's like not enough damage.
For Lamachi!
Oh. Because he needs to LP it. Oh, but we still didn't
Not
do enough
enough.
damage.
But together, we shall triumph.
See, I don't have the Forlamichi LB yet, so I'm not strong enough. Okay.
You're not alone.
What? Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Shit. Also not paying attention. I'm staring at my bar. I'm trying to learn how to play it. This is the same thing as before, right? Yeah. Okay.
I know not who you are, but I applaud you tenacity.
Surely this will quench your thirst for battle.
Oh! I got pushed into the wall.
Resolve the recent Kindle.
Wait, he's only casting one fire spell. Doesn't he know
Some wrath be sundered.
he can cast two fire spells at the same time? Does he know he can do that? Oh shit! That's better.
Everyone, get behind me! I've got a bad feeling about this.
Protect me,
Will you have
Wuklamot!
the strength to stand up to
Protect
this?
me! I'm scared! Help! Help! I don't know what to do! Oh my god!
I will be the next Dawn servant. I will protect my people.
She's doing a big protect! Help me! Oh, we barely survived!
Is that the best you can do?
She's so cool and
Impressive!
strong.
But I'm not finished yet. We will see Lamachi become Dawn servant. For Tuliyola!
For Tuliolo, we will make the Lamachi Dawn servant. She did a big LB. Whoa. I know he's probably gonna be like, I don't have the martial skills like you got. I'm an advisor. Okay, well, we did it. That's great.
That's my old man for you.
Yeah, I was worried with cartoony Picto it wouldn't fit in the serious cutscenes, but it looks like I didn't have anything to worry about.
I refuse to accept this.
A normal reaction.
Ain't that a bit stubborn? Even for you.
Oh god, wait, who's that? Wait, who's that? What? Guy with new face?
Arugedin? It couldn't be...
Wait. No.
Tanqua! It's been too long.
He is
It
Giga
has
Chad.
indeed.
He's even grayscale,
You're
like
looking more
Giga Chad.
imposing since last I saw you, Wuklamat.
Tanqua?
My Turali moniker. Galul Jaja insisted I take one,
He looks great.
saying my birth name was too cumbersome for the local tongues.
Wait, what's his real name?
That birth name being Catanram, I presume.
Well, 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 look who it is. It's Popoto guy. It's the guy that brought the Popotos. Yes, yes, it's Popoto guy.
Oh! Ketenram's that legendary Eorzean sailor. The one with the pickled cabbage.
Like, we had several seconds delay.
We can talk about me cabbage later. Zarelja, whether you like it or no, these young'uns accomplished the feat.
He's been here this whole time, but didn't they say he was lost at sea? But he's not, he's fine.
To deny Wuklamat her reward would be to betray the Dawn Servant's trust.
Why has he been hiding?
And what should she be rewarded for? Calling upon her minions to carry her to victory!
I mean... no. For loving peas. Oh no, what? Sometimes I wish my character wasn't even here. Like, I kind of wish that she was just... They just let me make a new character for... We're not minions. We're Wuklamat's friends and comrades. Not a minion. Don't call me that.
Comrades, you believe a ruler should be reliant upon such?
Yeah.
Together, we can achieve anything.
Together.
You place your faith in the promise of blessed siblings.
Together. We can achieve impossibles.
How would you have us reclaim our glory?
Why don't you give him a hug? Give him a hug. Hold hands.
With friendship and community. With us.
No way. No, they're not.
If you mean to rule, you should be more sparing with your offers of clemency. Especially to a man who has sacrificed countless young lives.
Wait, he's having a change of heart too?
Nevertheless, I will fulfill my charge as Elector. In recognition of your feat, I bestow upon you a keystone.
He feels remorse about the horrible things he has done already. He was so far the only one that I felt was having normal reactions, but I knew it couldn't last. Like, not okay reactions, but reactions that made sense, considering how much time has passed.
Congratulations are nearly in order, I suppose.
Believable.
I'm confident that you will find the Golden City in no time.
Yeah. I'm sad. I'm sad Kona felt like he had to do this, but it's like all are powerless before the might of Woklamat's friendship. Nobody can withstand it. It's like
You've grown much
overpowering
and more during this journey. Become someone ready to lead our nation.
It's like I don't know how else to put this. I'm not gonna say that. That's too mean.
Little Lamachi no longer. As your brother, I couldn't be more proud.
That's nice. He's proud of his sister. That's been one of the more relatable parts. His affection for his sister is beautiful to see.
Thank you.
And I'm happy for that, but that's nice, but
I must express my gratitude for your cooperation. And my regret
Thank you.
for
Afterwards,
failing to
Brian.
live up to expectations.
failing to live up to
Nonsense.
expectations.
If you believe Woklamat is the woman for the job, then you have our wholehearted support.
Oh my god. You don't really have an... It sounds like you don't have an opinion either way. It's just like, well, if this is what you think is fun. That's a vacation mentality. If this is what you want to do, it's fun.
One last thing. I wish to speak to you both from the heart. Unpracticed as I am, this may sound hackneyed, but I am truly grateful to have met you.
Words spoken with such feeling would resonate with any fortunate enough to hear them. Though our journey together hath ended, ever shall we cherish the memories.
I can't believe they did this to my boy. I can't believe they did this to my
Aye.
boy.
And should you require further esoteric musings or biting witticisms, don't hesitate to call. I dare say we'll come flocking. But I get ahead of myself. As I recall, our contract remains in effect until we've escorted the second promise back to the capital.
It's like they also don't even seem to have opinions on it, on his decision. They're just like, cool, if this is what you want, By the way, our contract means that we still need to escort you back. It's like they couldn't give a shit if he's in charge or if Wuklamada's in, either one. It's fine, even though that's the whole reason they've been here this entire time. To support Kona. Or at least I thought. They're just hired hands. Yeah, they're just hired hands and that's how they're acting. I don't know. I guess I misunderstood why they were there.
Capable hands.
I misunderstood why they were there.
See that she returns home safely.
They're hired hands and I didn't understand that. I thought that they were like on board. That they wouldn't accept it. This is a job unless they were on board with it a lot, but it's just a commission for them. It's like a quest. Yeah, they're just hired hands, that's all it is.
You've still malms to go yet, Wuklamat. The rite ain't over till you find the city of gold.
I feel like it would have made more sense for me to be a hired hand. Why didn't I get to also be a hired hand?
I know. But if I can come this far, I can go all the way.
You are. Ouch. We are kind of, but in the beginning, there's a scene where you watch all the claimants leave the Dawn Throne, and Erenville asks you, are you sure this is who you want to support? Are you sure, absolutely solid, that this is what you want? You think that you want to support her claim to the throne? This is your last chance to back out. I can help you back out if you want. If you don't, so it's very heavily implied that you are here because you support her claim. It's not just, he wouldn't ask you that if it was just you're a mercenary. The game asked if you wanted to do this several times. It did. And we just said that we're friends. Many times throughout this, it's repeated and reiterated that we're her friend. We are her friend. She's our friend. Anyway, let's just, you know, Kona's, he's gone. It's gone. It's time to move on. Kona's gone and he's, what's the issue with them being okay with Kona dropping out? If it's not an issue. It's just, it's not an issue that they're okay with him dropping out as it was his choice. I guess for me, I expected to hear their opinion on it more. To hear more like their own perspectives on it. That sounded more like them. Instead of just, okay, cool. Like, I wanted to hear Urianger say something like really Urianger-y, if that makes sense. I don't know. Kind of a nitpick, I guess. They're just like, okay, well. Like, not necessarily like you should or you shouldn't, but just something that sounded more like the characters I know. They're just kind of general NPCs. Like, I don't know. Like, oh, that's so Urianger, or oh, that's so Thancred to react like that, or just say that. I just don't. It's almost like any character could say what they said. But okay. Let's go and tell the people of our victory. Yeah, like a little bit of send-off advice, maybe. Something... Or maybe something said to us, the rest of the Scions, or... I don't know. I don't know. It really doesn't matter that much. Third promise. You brought everyone? We were just coming to you. We did it, Milalja. We proved to the Autarch that not even my father's full power could overcome the strength of our fellowship. I knew you would. I was right to trust you. It's also, like, I guess another reason why I felt this way is because this whole moment is about the strength of our fellowship and the power of our friendship that we had. Was that meant to contrast with Kona's fellowship? Who were just like, okay, peace. Was that intentional? Or not? You've shown us another way that we can build the lives we've always wanted here in our homeland without sacrifice. Since our new crops will come from across the salt, I suppose we will have to treat with outsiders as equals, of course. Inside or outside, we're all just people, no matter what we look like or where we were born. When you're not used to all the color and variety, differences can feel like obstacles. But by learning more about what makes us different, we can also find common ground in places we never expected. Something new may become something you love. And someone you once hated might one day become your friend. You'll never know unless you keep an open mind. And while it may feel scary, taking that first step towards understanding is always worth it. Look, I know FF14 has always had this kind of stuff in it. But it's every line, man. It's constantly. It's all. Every line is this. Every single one, man. Everyone. Of course, learning about outsiders may well help Mamook grow. But what happens when they learn about us? About what we've done? They will not. What? For generations, our covenant has been kept secret, and so shall it remain. The atrocities committed here were facilitated by the Autarchs. We and no one else are responsible for my deeds. I'm prepared to forfeit my life, but I will not suffer others to be damned alongside me. Oh, now he's really noble. No one's being damned, and your life isn't forfeit. Are they not going to be punished? The last thing the cities need... I'm not saying they need to be killed, but they should be punished in some way. In more death. But Bakool Jaja hasn't fought this hard for this long, only to lose his father. If you truly feel responsible, be the first person to extend understanding to others on behalf of Mamook. What? Your community is waiting for you here and in Tuliolol. It's right he should find some punishment for the fact they were murdering all those babies by the hundreds, don't you think? We can still make things right, my love. Choose a different side of history. Oh, but look, he feels bad. He feels bad for helping kill all those babies, so... Okay. Dude. No punishment at all? No consequence? Nothing? Bruh. Look, there's more to being a ruler than just kindness and smiles. A lot more. Why did Galul let them kill babies? It was a complete secret. They were doing it in secret, and nobody was allowed to find out about it. They've been hiding this and covering it up for all these years. Wuklamad, like, to be a ruler, this is the next thing that it would be a great time for her to learn as a ruler. Like, there needs to be consequence. There needs to be justice. They weren't killing babies. They definitely were. They were killing 100 not only were they killing 100 babies to get one baby that they wanted, but it's implied that the babies died suffering in their shells, unable to escape, being trapped in the shells because they were doing these fucked up experiments. And so none of this, not even a slap on the wrist, nothing. This doesn't deserve any kind of... Okay. It's not like that. Have I misunderstood what they were doing? Chat says it's miscarriages. They were selectively breeding, knowing that 99% of the babies would die. They said that they hid the shells away in the closet. Like, they locked away all of this because they were concerned about the vengeful spirits of the babies that died. The babies died getting out of their shells. But Bakool Jaja said they died trapped in their shells. Trapped. Doesn't matter. Actually, none of that really matters. What matters is they knew that what they were doing was up and wrong. They knew that it was wrong. Or else they wouldn't have suppressed it and not told anyone about it, and why they were worried about the vengeful spirits of the babies, and why they kept it a secret for all these years, and why now, after it's all come out, the leader's like, I understand I need to accept punishment for what we've been doing because it's wrong. And now everybody wants to tell me that it's not wrong. And it was just, oops. It's not the same as miscarriages at all. Miscarriages are accidents. Yeah, it's some kind of punishment is warranted here. That is the point I'm making. That's all. Some punishment. Maybe, you know, however lenient it needs to be, that's a discussion to be had. But letting them off with like nothing, not even discussing. This is crazy to me. To me, this shows that she's not ready to lead. This is something you need as a ruler. Okay. The story doesn't go into enough detail to judge it accurately, in my opinion. I think that's valid. Yeah, I think that's a valid point. The story doesn't go into enough detail about the crimes that they've committed. And so everybody's imagination is just running wild right now. People are having to fill in the holes of the writing that are not there. You know, people are like asking them, what were they thinking when they did this? It's too vague. Isn't that poor writing that, I mean, yeah, yes, yes. The people of Mamook have accepted you. Okay. It's like they have definitely given me the impression that they've done something quite horrible here. Something that's so horrible it seemed to cause Bakool Jaja to have a change of heart and to beg for this thing to never continue because it's so horrible. It's so bad what they're doing. But like, he feels guilty that he was created in this way. but this ain't no place for a proper chat. I can't believe he's here. What's he been doing? What? Why he let everybody think he's dead? Okay, let's go to his cabin. Okay. Okay. The little Jaja had to have known the circumstances behind his birth too. We don't know that. There's no evidence that he knew.
Ignore ramifications, please.
There's no evidence he knew that. Nimbe, thank you for the 2,000 bits. You said ignore ramifications, please. Yes, that's what we're gonna do. Heroic Cookie, thanks for subbing. Adu Marcus, thank you for the 26-month resub. Prince Riskayo, thank you for the 17-month resub. Zorkick, thank you for sub. I appreciate y'all. Okay. Galul Jaja was the ruler of the city. They've been doing it for centuries. Oh, so you kind of discovered another plot hole then. Actually, you might have discovered another plot hole. Did he know or not? But you're not meant to think about it that deep. That's one thing I can tell you for sure. You're definitely not meant to think about it this hard. At all. We're already thinking about it way harder than intended. Okay. What you're meant to take away from this is through Wuklamot's display of fellowship and friendship, everybody's inspired to work together. Okay? That's what you're meant to take from this. Even the worst people that seem the most horrible, even they can come around with the power of our friendship and our example. This is what you're meant to do. Okay, don't worry about, but what about the ramifications, what they did? What about the consequences for what they've done? You know, what would be an appropriate punishment? We're way off track. We are way off track asking these questions. I'm sad to say. Because if we were meant to ask these questions, it would go into these questions in the game, but it doesn't. We're meant to just continue on. Don't worry about it. So, let's just move on. Ketenram's here. This is interesting. Where the hell... Like, he's been here this whole time. Everybody thought he was lost at sea, so this should be pretty interesting. Why did you choose to settle down in Mamook? They haven't exactly been welcoming to outsiders, legendary explorer or otherwise. A good question. All the more reason to keep a weather eye on them. Though seeing how you've won them over, methinks I'll have less need for vigilance. I'm here at Galul Jaja's behest to ensure his hard-won peace is kept. Chat. No, okay. The part where it picks up is after this, right? And incidentally, to remind Zariel Jah of his duty as elector, should he have forgotten it. Oh, Galul Jaja asked him to come here to make sure, keep an eye on them. Okay. My old man ordered you to stay here. That's no way to treat an honored guest. Heh, I'd say I'm more than your father's guest by now. Or didn't you see the sepulchre atop Warkor's armor? Ketenram was one of the names. Yeah, I remember that. Your father and I fought shoulder to shoulder in many a battle, Valigarmanda being but one of our triumphs. He and I are brothers. So when your brother tells you to stay and watch, you stay and watch. You trust in his judgment and his strength of will, even if that means you have to sit out the occasional scrap. Surely you understand such a bond, surrounded as ye are by all these bright and eager faces. I do. My comrades are my strength, and it's thanks to them that I understand Papa's hopes for this nation, what I must continue to protect. Then prove your readiness for the throne, Wuklamont. Find the Golden City. Oh, I will, with these ones beside me. Even uncovering a legend should be child's play. It should be pretty easy. Especially since I believe I already have. All by yourself? How? When? Well, as you know, electors are forbidden from giving unfair advantage to claimants. So when Hunmuruk refused to divulge why my grandfather passed through Ikbrak 20 years ago, his silence spoke volumes. You think Gullif's visit had something to do with the Golden City? Precisely. Okay. Moreover, only the Yakhui who lived in Yaktel ever dreamt those golden dreams. Right. Why didn't anyone else? When exposed to certain triggers, those with magical aptitude have been known to receive visions. And if Gerfuller's abilities are at all representative, the Yakhui are no stranger to the arcane, which means the Dreamers of Eld likely owe their experiences to their inherent qualities and their proximity to the city itself, here, in these forests. Will we have visions? All we need to do is search Yaktel from top to bottom, right? It would behoove us to try and narrow our focus. To that end, I propose we return to Mamook and make inquiries. Oh no. Well, there we can all take the opportunity to see to any necessary travel preparations. Okay. You're Casuo's boy, ain't you? Castius? Castius. She told me about you. Said she tasked you with finding the Golden City. Oh, this is Mom? Oh. I might even succeed, despite my best efforts. I had begun to think it was a fool's errand. My own fruitless search in my youth proved as much. Yet, here you are, older and wiser, playing the fool again. Courtesy of the company I've been keeping, perhaps, Wuklamot's not the only one to have grown, thanks to her comrades. Oh, he's also grown. We'll find it. Together. 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 Yes. Was I ever that young? He's a cool guy. Kafkiwa. Okay. Do we need to talk to 3 villagers again? Oh, that was a nice moment. Erenville moments. Hey, you waited for me. Yes. It seems Ketenram knows my mentor, so we chatted for a bit longer. Alphino said to meet by the Etherite. Okay, I'll see you there. Bye. Ba, ba, ba. Yes, blessed Erenville moment. That was nice. I was the waypoint NPC for him. It's true. Secret yeah, on the other end. Erenville's like, God, I can't believe I've always got to talk to someone before I go to the next spot. Can I just go to the spot first? The merchants were more than happy to mend my gear and sell me supplies. One would hardly believe that they were ever averse to aiding visitors. Everybody's changed for the better. You won't believe how many Najul they gave me. Oh my gosh, everyone loves you. Now all we need is a hint to point us in the right direction. City of Gold, here we come. I think I can offer that much. I have an inkling of where the Golden City might be. Milalja and Zerilja, you've come to help us. As an elector, I'm forbidden from speaking of the Golden City, but my wife is beholden to no such constraints. Man, everybody's personality just changes. Why is everyone's whole personality change? Like, can we not show growth without a 180 in the personality? Like, what happened to, like, someone just begrudgingly helping because maybe they'll give you a chance just this one time? You know, it's not like that. Our people have lived here for centuries. There is no corner of this forest we do not intimately know, save for one. Do I recall the place I showed you where my son confessed the truth of blessed siblings? That stone pier stands at the entrance of the sky-deep cenote, the final resting place for children we lost to our zealotry. Not by accident, but on purpose, from their zealous decisions. Just saying. Zealotry is the reason. Not a good reason. Precious few are permitted beyond the cenotaph doors. We have not explored its deepest recesses. If the Golden City is in Yaktel, it may well be hidden there. Ooh! Really? Will you permit us to search for it? I have no reason to refuse you. Can we hold hands? No longer will we rely on blessed siblings, nor will we conceal the sacrifices made to conceive them. The cenote is no longer under our protection. It is a dismal burial ground, and our children deserve better. Their bodies will be moved to a place of comfort and peace. Good. I'm sure Bakool Jaja would appreciate that, and we're here to offer any help if you need it.
Thanks for all the nice and entertaining streams, Zepla Kie, Zepla Kie, Zepla Kie.
Crestfallen, thank you so much for the 47-month resub. And thanks for sticking around. Good to have you here. Loop Garu, thank you for the 33-month resub. Appreciate it. Garo. Your father also visited the cenote, come to think of it. Wait. It was many years ago by now. But a notable affair due to the foreigner he brought with him. A mage, I believe. He was there. Did he know about what you guys were doing, or? Truly? The Dawn servant did not disclose his reasons, but he descended past our cenotaph. Okay, so I don't think he knew. I think he didn't know. And into the old Yakhui quarries. Okay. I don't think he knew. They said he went right past it. Doubtless the very same ones excavated by Warpler's dreamers. Then the Golden City must be there. In the depths of the sky-deep cenote. Wow, let's go to it. You will find a winged beast or two lingering in Gokdrak descent. They will carry you below. I believe in you, Third Promise. You will make a magnificent Dawn servant. This is it, everyone, to the sky-deep cenote. Okay. Is a dungeon, maybe? Is a dungeon? No. Wait. How do I go there? Oh my god, it's so far, and I don't know how to go there without, there's nothing along the way. What? I have to walk Oh my god. I will get lost. It's so far. I've never been asked to go so far before without little markers. Henceforth, we shall walk. No more shall men have wings to carry them to paradise. That's right. I'm gonna get lost. I'm scared. There is just one road, right? Oh no, there's two roads. Oh no. I think I'm actually leaving the wrong way. Yeah, this is actually the wrong road. We have to go on this road. Well, this is different. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep. I will use the trails of dawn. Sad you're on light. I also play on Excalibur on Primal. I have an alt there. The alt has gotten through Urkopacha. And I need to take the alt through the rest. Everything else. I need to do it again. I have to do it again on the alt. So I'll get to it. Eventually I will get to it. This is a dungeon, right? I hope so. It sounds like it. It's about time. Your mount feels so slow. Yeah, because it's gigantic. That's the troll mount. But we are moving. Is your alt skipping cutscenes? No. How do I know if I'm still going the right way? We're almost there. We almost made it. There's not an Aetherite anywhere close to this. Okay. We made it. We made it. This is it. Imposing beast. Man, why couldn't he meet me at the town? Doesn't matter. They can't fly that far. They're waiting here. He's tired, yeah. With friendship, we can do anything. With our friendship, we can do it all. Yeah. But I mean, it's just that's always been the moral. That has never changed. It's just this time a lot of the why did I think this was going to be voiced? This is the cenotaph, which means that beyond these doors is right of succession or no. Disturbing the souls that rest here feels wrong. I know, but I can't turn back. Let's pay our respects at the very least. Pay respects. Done. Let's go. Let's / pay respects. I'm ready to complete my journey. F to pay respects. Thank you. You gotta press F. Put an F.
Okay. Okay, now, this is the dungeon. I confess. I anticipated my duty as a guide with no little weariness. I knew our journey might change the course of my nation, but I did not think it would change the course of my own life. I don't know what's down there, but I'm eager to see it with my own eyes. Wook Evu, Mablu, so many people have helped us reach this moment. Let us honor their generosity and find the Golden City at last. Yes, the Golden City. That's interesting. Cenotaphs are notorious for attracting malefic creatures. We must exercise all due caution. Wait, is this where our journey ends? Part of me is sad to see our journey end. Wait. Does this mean first arc with Wook gonna wrap up? She, you know, Dawn servant or whatever. And then next part is gonna be Solution 9, cyberpunk stuff. Oh yeah, that's true. Actually, that's probably what people are talking about. That's probably it. Let me ask y'all something. Have you ever done the job quests for crafters and gatherers, like from Realm Reborn? You know, like the first ones? Have you done all these? Like cooking, armorer, all these. Have you done these? A lot of them are really good. I've done them all. I've enjoyed a ton of these. And a lot of them are really similar in structure. A lot of them are basically, you show up, you're the new guy. There's somebody else who's working there. The other person is a gigantic asshole. Okay, they're a huge asshole. And they're like, who the f are you working here when I've been working here all longer and you don't know shit? But you're the warrior of light, so you do amazing. And then over time, they're like, okay, maybe you do know little things, but not as much as me. You still ain't shit. Okay, and then you do a few more. And eventually, slowly over time, they start to see, they learn things from you. And it helps them slowly grow into maybe not a complete not asshole, but better person. So that by the end, you quite like this person and you feel like they've matured in a natural way while not losing their personality or the edge that made them who they are. This happens in almost every single quest. Like, they're all kind of the same, like this, where you'll meet, there's some characters a huge dickhead at first, and over time, by the end, you're like, okay, maybe they're not that bad. Maybe they're not that bad. That's what they're trying to do here with Wook, it feels like. But kind of just, it's too bland for that to work. It's almost like she was never too much of anything. She was always just kind of, it's like all of but we can really be friends after all, without any of the lead up to that payoff feeling, you know? It's just all of the anime friendship without the other stuff that's makes you appreciate that state of friendship that comes later on. So I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I just feel like she'd not changed very much. And I also feel like I don't know how to say this in a not mean way. I've really been trying to go over this in my head. It feels like she suffocates the personalities of everyone around her. That's how it feels. And that sounds really, really mean, but all these people that had a unique personality, eventually they just all become the same person. They all sound like they're saying the exact same things. Like on Friday, I had to stop because the cool Jaja had said, and I wrote it down even, he's like, Speak with a third promise. Share with her your worries and your pain, and together we may find a new way forward. That's a direct quote, word for word, from Bakool Jaja. That doesn't sound like him at all. Like, even if you want to write an abrupt change of heart, can you at least make it sound like the same guy? But everybody sounds like the same person. It's so corporate and bland, and it's depressing me. Okay, anyways. It's dungeon time. We've all seen anime, okay? Everybody here has watched anime. We're FF14 players. We know what a tsundere character is like. We know what it looks like when someone is a dickhead or they're trying to be a little bit better. Everybody has seen this. And this is not how it feels. So I'm here for the anime. I'm here for it to be cheesy, but at least let me have different characters. I may bring...
Let's give it our all.
I might bring Alice, because I'm a Picto. So we don't want to double up on jobs. Okay. Like, I'm a person, I like the anime tropes. I mean, I like friendship is magic, and I like kids movies and silly stuff. Like, I like a lot of this stuff. But, oh, that's what Bakool Jaja saw in his mind when he ran away scared from, after the battle. That's what he saw. He saw that pool with the dead babies in it. Yeah. The ashes of the babies. Ooh, a song. Let's turn it up. Ooh, yeah. Let's go. Ooh. There's the Final Fantasy I've been looking for. There it is. Nice. Let me turn down the sound effects so I can hear those. Song. I'm helping y'all get more. Sometimes I wonder if people who do this in dungeon, what I'm doing right now, if they just learn it from duty support and don't realize that it's super rude to do that in the group. You just get used to, you think you're helping. Other people don't like it when you do that. The NPCs don't say anything, but what a great song. Yes! Oh my god, yes. Nice. You hope kicks me, but she won't because we're friends. And we need all of us to work together to succeed. Didn't you learn that, Gracie? Maybe if, you know, maybe we can talk to these enemies. If we just reach out our hands in friendship, maybe we don't have to fight at all. Maybe we can just move forward together. Oh, I can cast the Madine now. That's cool. What a great first impression of this dungeon in terms of the music. So we know Galul Jaja passed through here, but he didn't ask what's all this in the pond. Apparently. Sprint is on cooldown. Take aggro, girl. Okay, she got it. Okay, she got it.
We mustn't hold back.
We mustn't hold back. I will not hold. No, I wish we had Ishtola so she can also say, I will not hold. We can have the double, the triple. Not holding back. No holding back. I would pull more. Unfortunately, I can't. There's only 2 packs you can pull at any given time.
Now I'll show you.
People like me are the reason why we are only allowed to pull 2 packs at a time. It's our fault. We're the players that made it so that nobody can. That force them to put barriers between because they fucking know. We're going to go through and pull every single thing we see as quickly and efficiently as possible. We're gonna cycle through invuln and buffs or whatever to see to do it. Okay. It's literally, man, it's like, I feel weird about seeing all these pots around because you see how horrible it is, what they've been doing, but at the same time I'm asked not to feel bad about it. Okay, boss. Immersion. Oh hey, here's the immersion. That's, I've been waiting for that. We got the immersion finally. You're cursed to be a nuisance to your party. That's nothing new. I have that all the time. How is this? No shit. The debuff I have in every dungeon since I started. Bubbles. Can I paint? I got hit. I got hit. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I used Surecast. I thought maybe I would get pushed. That's not what happened. Nuisance to your party. Do I need to be collecting these bubbles? I don't know. Oh, here's the immersion again.
No holding back.
No hold. I will not hold back. Okay, so it's the bubbles that move, and then they make. What? Did they not damage you before they moved? Maybe that's it. I think maybe they don't damage you. I was scared to get close to them or where I felt like I needed to be.
How's this?
Yeah, the LB. Oh. I'm collecting oh no! Where's our healer? Alpha no. Where's that eel? Where's the eel? Can I get a Vercure? I thought Alice was our healer. Wow, did you see that? That's hacked. That's strange. Wow, what a song. What a great track. Amazing. Amazing. What? Man, they cooked on the dungeons. They cooked for the dungeons. Wow. It's like the difference. I feel actually immersed in the dungeon. Like, this is how I was probably supposed to be feeling the whole time. It's just crazy what happens when Machinations isn't playing. I'm not in the wolf's den. So good. That's the game I played. That's the game I subbed for! That's where's it been? This whole time! I missed you, Final Fantasy 14. Damn, dude. That's the game. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Amazing. It's so atmospheric. Get to actually play my class and do combat, fighting, casting a new spell. Nadine I can cast now. It's good. This is such a breath of fresh air. Oh my god, I feel my soul restored. Life slowly returns to me. Hooray! Great song. Growing light. We have growing light, yes. I feel like maybe this is gonna be okay. I feel hope. We needed this dungeon now. Rats. Filthy rats. Wait, that's us. Workers arise. Eliminate the rats. We're the filthy rats. It's rat jamming. We are rat jamming. It makes sense. It makes sense. I've definitely been rat jamming. Are these like golems? It looks like it. I gotta say, I'm enjoying this dungeon so much. Damn. I would have appreciated even more dungeons. Yes! What if? Yeah, hear me out, Yoshi. Don't even worry about writing the next story. Just do like 10 dungeons. One after another. You can put maybe only voice cutscenes between the dungeons. Don't worry about writing anything else. Let's do like 20 dungeons or something. All in a row. One-man dungeon. Like, I think one-man dungeons is called combat. Yeah, I think that just means like fighting stuff in the world. Yeah. We're like, okay, hear me out. You're attacking things on your own. I don't understand. You mean like the way I attack the sparkly that's on the ground? I'm pretty good at that. Make a super long dungeon with checkpoints you can come back to, like Deep Dungeon. I would like to see them iterate on Deep Dungeon a little bit, actually, yeah. Do something like Delves. Would be great.
I'll show you.
Silence. Our workers have fallen. Activate firearms. What? This is the firearm. Yo, they didn't warn us that we'd be fighting that. They didn't say there's the killer robots down here. They were just like, oh yeah, keep going down and eventually you'll find the Golden City. Good luck. Actually, that would be hilarious. Oh man, that would actually save this whole zone. If they were... That would be so fucking funny. If it turned out this whole thing to get us to go down here was a trap and they just pretended to be our friends so we would go down here and die. That would be super, super good. That would be such a good... And you'd be like, you really believed Bakool Daja had a change of heart. He's our son. You think we're not going to support our own son? You're really an even bigger idiot than we thought. Of course we're trying to... That'd be so great if they did that. Yeah, a little debate. You really thought... Yeah, we would just be your best friend after everything we've been... But they didn't know about the robot, probably. Yeah. They wouldn't want to put us in danger. Oh crap! That did a lot of damage. Oh, it's DAWNTRAIL dungeons. You can't around like that. You need to pay attention to what's going on.
This.
Oh crap! Oh man, you can't be doing like I'm doing. I can't treat this like Endwalker dungeon. Oh yeah. I gotta pay attention. I gotta pay attention or I will die. We killed all those babies to trick you. What? No. What? No. The trick is that there's killer robots down here. And they're telling us to just go through here to find the City of Gold. And I'm thinking, well, wouldn't this be such a convenient way to get rid of the only people that know about this horrible thing you've been doing and that you presumably don't want to just stop? Because it probably meant a lot to you if you're willing to sacrifice so many of your own to accomplish it. seems like something you might not give up overnight. It's just, you know, me rambling about ways. Ooh, what? I'm just suggesting a cool twist that would then explain why it seems so easy to win everybody over, because they were just pretending. What is going on here? We're in the Matrix. Let me see if I can get another pack. We're in the Matrix? What? Oh my god! What are you doing here? Go! Wait, I thought you were fighting the mobs. Go back. Shit. I was kind of hoping she would just she'd finish fighting them while I look ahead. Showed up. This is amazing. This is amazing. This is the Golden City portal? Hell yes, this is it. We've discovered something. This is the most DAWNTRAIL this game has ever felt since I started the expansion. This is it. This dungeon is absolutely peak so far. Amazing, amazing. I also love that, like, I didn't expect this at all. I did not expect to turn around the corner and find this. Wow. It really was hidden down here. Let's aggro the rest.
I have you.
You underestimate me.
We mustn't hold back.
You said with the Mamuljas, I think it's implied that none of them wants to keep making dead blessed siblings. Yeah, they don't want to keep doing it. It is implied that. They just feel like they have to. They have a really rationalization for it, which makes them, they clearly feel guilty about. But just because you feel bad about doing something,
Hold still.
doesn't absolve you of responsibility or accountability for that. But I know you're not saying that. They're twisted into thinking it's the only way.
I have you.
Here's what I really kind of struggle with. If you're this brainwashed into believing that something this drastic is required, something that you don't even want to do, something you feel guilty about doing, but you're brainwashed into believing it's that necessary and that important, that you're willing to sacrifice everything. I feel like that's not something people can just shake off in a day or an afternoon.
I have you now.
And I think something I've seen with DAWNTRAIL, something I think might hurt it, is how the passage of time is portrayed. It's almost like a lot of times they want to portray changes that occur over a very long stretch of time in an incredibly tiny,
Now I'll show you.
like almost moments of time. And this kind of makes various things much more difficult to understand. Whoa. Sculptor of silence. Yeah, boss. Let's go. Let's go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Have they mentioned, have our trust NPCs mentioned this gigantic thing behind? Peculiar technology to be sure, said Alphino. No, that was way before. Alphino says that glowing stone, is it infused with ether? Okay. Let's fight it. Draws power into its fists. How did we know which fist would be first? Oh my god, it's Sephiroth. Oh, I almost fell off.
Are you all right?
Okay, it's just squares on the ground. That's fine. That's easy. For shakers. We didn't get knocked back. Wait, why aren't they moving? Uh-oh. 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 You too? DC all servers. No way, dude. What kicked you? She did. Gracie, she did. She did. We were having too much fun. I'm on EU, not NA, it was EU. I got kicked. Everybody EU they died. EU server died. Fighting is illegal. Had too much fighting. That's the thing too. It's like the whole story is trying to beat you over the head with how great peace is. But the most fun I'm having is when there is war and fighting. That's... No! Oh god! Man, this is actually brutal for me, y'all. Because this dungeon is probably the most fun that I've had in DAWNTRAIL so far. It is a fantastic dungeon. I've been really, really thoroughly enjoying it. Yeah, so we have to do this again. We have to do the whole dungeon again because I got DC'd at the final boss. Yeah. Maybe, do we have any buns in the chat that I can join if you do it with people? Would want to maybe do this with me? Maybe with no healer. Okay, I'm gonna put it in. Okay, if you can help. Okay, let me invite y'all actually. I'd love to have you. Thank you so much. We got a blast this time. Oh, but you want to heal. That's fine. That's okay. It still will be faster even with you healing. Okay. Nice. Let's go. Ready? Let's go. Let's go back. Let's enjoy this dungeon again. Ready? My dancer is exactly dungeon's level. Let's do it. Yeah. Let's speed run. Okay. Ding, 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 ding. Thanks for y'all's help. Appreciate it. We do get to experience this dungeon again. It's not that bad. It's a nice dungeon, so I'm not mauling or anything about it. And with the group, it's gonna be faster. You can change the UI color. It's not an add-on. I don't stream with any plugins or add-ons showing. I don't do that. But you can go into your system config, and on theme settings, you can pick which one. Wow, that's so fast. It's so much faster with players. I can cast the Medina.
Thank you.
Yeah, I wouldn't stream with any kinds of tools because that's against the rules. You shouldn't be using those kinds of things. Yeah, I only use first party. Final Fantasy 14. We raw dog it. Is Chaos still down? I think so. Love the music in this dungeon. Zepla using an add-on outside stream? Me? Using an add-on? Me? That's absurd. To ponder. My goodness. Why? I never. Well, my stars. Imagine using a tools. I'm cursed to be a nuisance to my body again. I still don't know what this orange marker does, though. I think I sprayed somebody. Chaos dead? Still. Sad. That's horrible. Why light can be back but not chaos? They killed chaos! Sorry, Chaos Buns. Have you tried to get on Shadow Realm at all? Is it also not working? Yeah, Chaos got killed again. Politician Zepla. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh my god. Visit bubble. It's just important to me that I don't encourage anyone to do anything illegal. Because that would then be... I would be held accountable for that. Which I wouldn't want. Obviously, because it's wrong to do in the first place. Oh shit! You died? I was confused too. I don't know how I survived. We almost got it though, it was fun. How's Picto? It's fun, it's super weird. It's so weird. It's so different than other jobs. Painting is an extremely strange mechanic in combat. But it's very different, and I like that about it. I think it's fun, but if the painting in combat is something you don't like, it's gonna be a huge problem for you. I like it though. It's just like, you spend a lot of time standing there painting, and it feels like downtime, but it's not, because you're doing what you need to do to prepare your shit. But it's odd. It feels odd. I don't know how to describe it. When I'm painting, it just feels in some visceral way like I shouldn't be just doing that. But that's the painter role playing. Like, you're a painter. It's supposed to feel like downtime when you're doing that. You know what I mean? You're painting a pretty picture. It's such a long cast. Maybe if the cast wasn't as long. Yeah, you're preparing to go Bob Ross on him. Yes. Yes, that's right. It's worth it because your abilities do a buttload of damage, so it justifies the time you stand there just casting. Ooh, I need that. Oh, I need that casting stuff. Kind of makes me want to try Black Mage though, I will say. Because there's some elements of Black Mage here. For example, I put down this grass and you have to stay in the grass to cast your the spells I'm casting now. Like if I'm not in the grass when I cast these, I'm not gonna get this instant cast rainbow, which is very important during the burst. But you, like if you're outside of the grass and you're building up to the rainbow, you don't accumulate the things you need to do instant cast rainbow. So you have to think about where your grass is and be touching the grass. That's a real challenge for me. That's a real challenge. Yes, it forces you to do that. They posted, it's a DDoS. What? It's why Chaos shut down. Oh my god, they just said it's a DDoS? Why is FF14 getting targeted so heavily lately? I've never seen anything like this be so ongoing. This has been an issue since before launch. What is the deal? Does the grass do anything for the party? Nope. Nope. You don't have to touch the grass. It's only good for me. Everybody else gets the benefit without having to touch grass. Ha ha ha, such power. Destroy, destroy, destroy. I didn't see that line last time I was here. I got sleepy waiting to get back in the queue. Not gonna lie. I got bored while I was waiting to come back into the video game. Oh no! Shit! Help! I waited in the queue for so long, it felt like. Oh, I need to be crap. See, I didn't touch grass that time, and now I'm gonna have problems. Okay. I'm glad you have a healer now. Yeah. We didn't need a healer. I like having a healer, thank you. I should have said that. I really need heal. Look, the warrior can heal themselves. The warrior can't heal me in my fuck-ups. Only themselves. So that doesn't help me that much. You don't need a healer if you know what to do in the dungeon. I don't know what to do in the dungeon. Obviously. I like Smudge a lot. I will say that about Picto. Do I want to use Starry Sky right now? No. I didn't roll on the other loot that I needed. I just oh no! The hat I needed. Heck. There was a hat that dropped. Oh, I leveled. Oh, I didn't get the hat. Dang it. Too ADHD. I got pants. What do the pants look like? They're fine. Yeah, it's fine. Hey Zep, how are you enjoying DAWNTRAIL so far? Well, I'm loving the dungeons. This dungeon is a W. Dungeon is great. The music in the dungeon is amazing. The world is very cool. Erenville is so sexy. So good to have in so many cutscenes. Not enough cutscenes, but when he's there, it's really, really good. Alpacas are cute. I like alpacas. The trial fight, great fight. Battle content, they're crushing it. Battle team is crushing it. Yeah, so there's a lot of good things. A lot of really good things to focus on that are good. Like this dungeon. Look at it. Look around. It's amazing. That's amazing. In fact, I would say that being in this dungeon is probably a highlight for me in my journey so far. Today is awesome because the dungeon is super cool. Super cool. I can't wait to find out what's going to happen after we kill the boss here, the last boss here. I'm actually interested and intrigued what's going to occur. Zones are really pretty. The zones are really pretty, yes. The zones are gorgeous. And everyone says, you know, the story is going to be getting better. That's a thing people are telling me often. So that's good to hear about. There's no lies in anything I've said. I really meant everything I've said. Everything that I just said, I said very specifically. Pointed out very specifically. The things I'm enjoying that are good. And before this dungeon, Wuklamot said that we're nearing the end of our journey. So we better make the most of it. Okay, he's got the energy going into the right side first, I think. And then the left. Okay, now we're back to where we were whenever I got DC'd. I gotta stay. shit. Thank you. Right side seems bad, but y'all are over there? No, it's not bad. Okay. I finished the main story quest last night and ended up enjoying it. Feels like people online are just grumpy. Maybe. Maybe I'm just grumpy. I'm willing to accept that. I am pretty old after all. I guess I just can't... I can't enjoy stories ever again. Or movies. I'm too grumpy. Grumpy way. Yeah. Okay. Am I safe here? Yes. Okay. But really, in all seriousness, I'm really glad that there are people that are enjoying the story. I'm just jealous. I'm extremely jealous of you. That's all. I want to enjoy the story as well. Very much. And I'm really sad that I'm not. Or that I didn't. And I feel bad that I feel bad, if that makes sense. Like, I'm upset that I have felt disappointment. I'm mad at myself, you know. I feel like, well, why can't I enjoy it like other people did? I don't want to be a grump. I want to have fun. It sucks. It sucks. As for things in particular I've disliked, I think I'll put all that into a video. I'm gonna go out of my way to make sure that the video is really, really chill and logical. And not like, I don't want to be emotional and weird about it. I just want to share some general things I think could maybe be improved. Okay, I'm not trying to lose my head about it. Yeah, I just want to share some of my personal feedback. I'll do that in a video, but it's taking me quite some time to put this video together. Okay, we have made it. Yes, well thought out criticism that's fair and presented in a reasonable and calm way. That's my goal. Thank you for your help with the dungeon that got DC'd from. Thank you so much. Ooh, a Reaper's Scythe. It's glowy. I don't really need it. That light. Then that must be... Oh yeah. It's the city of gold. It's time. Yes. If you don't like it, that's all right. At least you're acknowledging there's a lot of people that like it. Absolutely. The thing is that some of my dearest friends are enjoying it. And I'm glad. The last thing I ever want is for people to feel like they shouldn't be enjoying it. To me, that would be horrible. I don't want to do that to anybody. Like, I want to celebrate the fact you're enjoying it. I wish I was you. But so far, this is actually the most exciting point in the story that I've gotten to. So this dungeon was a 10 out of 10 for me. I loved it. The bosses have been really fun, and this is incredible. Look ahead. The momentum got a little bit scuffed because I got DC'd on the last boss the first time that I've seen this. But we're back, and it's still pretty hype. So I'm pretty excited, actually, about this. Is probably the most exciting point of the story for me so far. So let's see what happens next. Let's go. This is why I sat in the queue again, and I wanted to do the dungeon right now, because I want to see what happens next, so I'm pretty excited.
I thought this place was of Yokwi origin. But is this glowing stone their creation as well?
I doubt it.
I don't believe so. I've never seen anything like it.
Then it's from an even older time.
Don't tell me it's the Alligans again.
That's what we were saying. That's what we were saying when we saw this stuff.
While careful study would be required to confirm, it does not appear to be reminiscent of their designs.
That was actually a very Alice thing for her design. So that's... Wow.
A golden light. Could it be?
It's gold. It's gold.
There's something on the other side, but how do we get over there?
I don't know. It's a pressure plate. Oh, wow, how convenient. Okay, cool. It is like a ferrochemical research facility.
That's how, apparently.
We just walk.
Right then. Let's go and take a look.
Yeah, let's go look. Let's poke it with a stick. Yeah. This is cool.
That seal. That's Charlian and no mistake.
Really? Looks like a portal. Looks like a portal.
Come and look at this. Your tablets might be a good fit, wouldn't you say?
But Kona shot one. He shot his, but everybody got their own set. But they're keys, but everyone got their own set that matches exactly. Okay, so they made the same key 7 times. Or wait, 4 times? 7 key, wait, how many keys? Doesn't matter. We have the keys. They have a bunch of copies. Copy each. 7 keys, 4 copies. Thank you, chat.
Leave it to Alfino.
I look sad. What? Do I look sad? I don't feel sad. Resting bun face.
Is this it? The Golden City?
Though there is some resemblance, it doesn't quite live up to what the Yokhui described from their dreams.
Yeah, it's like a lobby.
Well done! Well done indeed.
We made it. Got a little jazz here.
You, my dear daughter, have found the entrance to the City of Gold and triumphed in the right of secession.
Nice. We did it. Found it. Got the keys. We win.
So we did it. We made it to the end.
We made it to the end. We made it to the end. You can be Dawn Servant now.
You seem more perplexed than joyous.
It's just... This place is unlike anything we've seen in Tural. Never mind the peculiar stone.
Right. Who made it? What the hell's going on here?
So I am given to wonder, what exactly lies beyond that gate?
Nothing less than the Golden City of Legend, I assure you. The circumstance prevents us from opening the gate.
Why?
As to what the city is and what Gal of Valdesium discovered all those years ago.
Why can't we go in there?
This knowledge and more, I will share with you after your ascension. What you choose to do with it will be up to you.
Okay.
The Golden City is real.
So we can't go in yet.
It took a while, but I finally found it.
Nice.
Ha ha! Come, let us return to Duliola.
Home at last.
So we can't go in. We almost got in, but we can't go in yet. They do this a lot. This happened a bunch of times. It's not a, I feel like it's fine. But it is something that happens, I feel like, a lot of times. Where you're about to go to the new place, but then somebody stops you right before you can go to the new place. This happens so many times. Like, when we were about to go see the giants, and they're like, oh wait, but Wuklamot just got kidnapped. We were like literally on the threshold of the next spot, but you can't go there yet. It feels as though we have more questions than we set out with. So this actually didn't bother me that much, and I'm gonna explain to you why. The reason why this didn't bother me that much is because it was already established at the very beginning that Galul Jaja got to the gate and then stopped short. And I did comment on that at the very beginning, when it's like, when they're like, yeah, Galul Jaja, he got to the front gate and then they like sealed it or whatever. And I'm like, at the time I thought, what the f, why didn't he go in? So because this has already been established in the previous story, it's okay. And I kind of expected it. Now, if they hadn't done that, I would have probably been more annoyed. That was wholly unlike what I imagined in my youth. Since when did a place like that exist in Yogg-Saron? What were my grandfather's findings, not only regarding that stone, but that gate? Well, we've done it. We've seen Wuklamot to victory. In the right of succession. She's not here. She's gone. She's gone to go be the queen now, to be the new leader. Like me, I expect you to have no few questions about the Golden City, but they must wait until our claimant has settled into her new role. Even as we speak, she prepares for the Ascension ceremony back at the palace. I'm given to understand it will be held in a few days' time. In the meantime, let's all enjoy some well-deserved rest. Yeah. We can rest. Good. Several cutscenes will play in sequence. I am tired. I will stop. That's enough for today. I am tired. We are gonna pick up here tomorrow. Today went a little better. I had a fantastic dungeon that I loved. Did it even twice. It was good both times. There was some really stupid stuff that happened with Kona, but the dungeon was so good that I'm able to kind of ignore that. So hopefully tomorrow, finish this section. Really? Okay, chat is begging me to do this cutscene. Really? Okay. Okay. If you think there's a good stopping point, it's extremely good. Okay. I trust you. Okay. All right. Chat says it's good. If there's a better stopping point, a couple cutscenes from now. So I will trust you. Let's do it. Welcome back. May I congratulate you on Wuklamot's victory in the right of succession. It's our great honor to host the comrades of our future Dawn servant. Such a grand journey has doubtless left you fatigued. Little bit. Please relax and enjoy your stay. Sometime later. Wait a minute. Is that who I think it is? Wait a minute. Is that who I think it is? No, but... Surprised to see me. I suppose it's only natural. No, come on. Come on. May I come in? Oh my god, yes! Oh my god, yes, you can come in. Hey! I haven't properly thanked you. Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god, oh my god! That my sister was able to realize her potential is testament to the quality of her traveling companions, particularly you. For that, you have my heartfelt gratitude. Oh my god. Oh my god. I only did as you might have in my position. My primary business in calling is to deliver a message from Lama Ti. As you well know, after the Ascension ceremony, she will officially take up the mantle of Dawn Servant. She has expressed a desire for you to accept a post within— No! No! No. While making no mention of me. You do it. Please. You needn't decide immediately. I already did. My sister will broach the matter with you again after the ceremony. Whether you continue to assist Lama Ti or not is up to you. No, it's not. No, it's not. That's all, if you'll excuse me. Wait. But wait, You have become someone irreplaceable to her. As her brother, I acknowledge that with no little jealousy. But believe me when I say that I hope you will stay by her side. Yeah, she didn't acknowledge him at all. It's kind of rude. After, like, everything he did, but... It's a little weird that she didn't, like... contact him about that. Thus it arrived. The day of the Dawn Servant Ascension ceremony. Like...
What a crowd! As befits the changing of Dawn Servants.
New Dawn Servant. But wait, where is Zoralja?
It's starting.
I bet he's gonna cause problems. Because I haven't heard from him in a while.
The Dawn Servant!
Look! He's here!
The head of reason is resting again. Thought he'd grace us for this occasion at least.
Wait a minute. I think I know what's gonna happen. They're gonna kill him.
People
Someone's
of
gonna kill him.
Tuliolal, you honor us with your presence.
Oh my god, I bet.
For on this auspicious day, we witness the dusking of one era and
Maybe
the
not.
dawning of the
Maybe
next.
maybe not, maybe not, maybe not.
The succession of dawned servants.
I hope not.
But I've talked for long enough. Allow me to present the claimant, whose determination, wisdom, and compassion guided them to triumph and the city of gold. My daughter, Wuklamat.
This is it. This is the moment that we've been working towards all this time.
Huzzah! Huzzah!
Long live the Dawn Servant! Long live Tuliolal!
Huzzah!
Growing up in this city, I used to think I knew all there was to know about Tuliolal.
Why would you think that? You really thought that before?
But my journey showed me how much I had yet to learn about the cultures, histories, and aspirations of this nation.
There's more than just eating tacos.
Through the time-honored Ihana, the Hanuhanu taught me how they nourish and cultivate both the land and their bonds with visitors.
I think you're the one that reminded them that it does that.
And with their alpacas and tradecraft, the Pelupelu showed me the depths of their patience and fortitude to know when to push through and when not to push your luck. From the moblins and their artisans, I gained insight into the power of creativity, that it is when we are filled with passion and bolstered by the support of others that we produce our best works.
It's just like how the Moblins learned that slavery is bad. And that people who are employed, they make better products.
And in Kozamauka, I was moved by the history and hopes of the Yokhui, who believe that death isn't the end, that we live on so long as we remembered.
Yeah.
I felt joy and harmony in Yaktel when I tasted Shibruk Bibil.
No, not Shibruk
the dish
Bibil!
that marked the beginning of peace between the Shibral and Mamurja after centuries of warfare.
Yeah, don't remind me.
And
the banana.
I felt sorrow in Mamook when I met with those who placed their faith in the promise of blessed siblings, and for this were burdened with great suffering.
Yes, they were burdened with stuff that they were doing.
Through the understanding we forged, I'm hopeful that they will find what they seek through friendship and community. For we are all Turali.
Understanding with Mamook? What sorcery did she use on them?
She held out her hand in friendship, elderly Bunewa. And it worked really well. See, even Bakool Jajas, the little smiles. Everyone's smiling. Just like
all
she
of
wanted.
which is to say that, as I've come to know our nation, I've seen the ways in which we thrive and the ways in which we still struggle. Some in Kozamauka must resort to banditry to survive. A faction of Yokhui still cling to dreams of conquest. Not everyone lives in peace and plenty.
Not everyone has the peace
And there's still so much of Tulihyolol I don't know. Places I haven't seen, and people I haven't met. That's why I hope to keep learning about and from you, that we might build a nation where everyone knows happiness. Because if there's one thing my journey has taught me, it's that your happiness is my happiness!
No way, dude.
I say mine,
No way,
but the
dude.
Dawn Servant doesn't need to be a single person.
No way.
Does it?
No way! Oh my god. Dude. Welcome to Veggie Tales. It does feel like that. It does feel like Veggie Tales.
Oh dear. What is she doing?
Yeah.
What? I thought she was gonna try crowd surfing.
My father led Tulihyolol to prosperity by the
Doesn't
resolve
take any
and
damage.
reason of his 2 heads.
Even Erenville's like... I am taking psychic damage right now. I am
But
taking
my
heavy
one head
psychic
can only
damage.
get us so far. To further change our nation for the better, I'll need someone else.
Don't tell me. This isn't the reason that some of y'all were like, oh no, just keep playing. Oh no, just keep playing because the part with Kona is coming later. You're gonna understand later. Is this it? Is this what you're talking about?
Someone with the knowledge and insight that I lack.
What?
So what do you say? Be Dawn Servant with me, Kona.
That's the chat was like... This is what chat was saying before. They're like, just keep playing, just keep playing. This new man.
Lamachi, are you certain?
Dude, if you wanted to have him also be Dawn Servant, why did you have to have him shoot his thing like that? Like, couldn't we find another way to get... No, because she's the one that has to decide.
Absolutely. You take reason, and I take resolve. Together, we make a full Dawn Servant.
I mean, it's
you
good.
have no objections from me, of course.
This is better than her alone. This is good. This is a good thing. Okay, just because this was revealed in the most cringe way possible doesn't mean it's bad. It's a good thing. This is a good thing. Okay, yes, it's cringe. Yes, it's causing psychic damage. It doesn't matter. It's that what is happening is a good thing.
But
That's what we all say.
is not the approval you need.
We are still winning.
During
We got
my time
Kona.
abroad,
We got Kona.
I experienced the benefits of foreign technologies, some of which I introduced to our nation. Dirigibles now soar the sky in the south, while locomotives traverse the land in the north.
Oh, and he's got his confidence back. What?
I was convinced that by imitating foreign powers, we could assert our strength and thereby deter invasion.
What is that about? Yeah, I guess. You revolutionized our technology. Yeah, I guess.
Yet despite my intentions,
These two guys.
I failed to understand what I was too eager to cast aside. And the very people I wish to protect. My own journey has taught me that culture isn't a hindrance to progress, but a shared value that binds us, connecting lives and generations.
God.
With your blessing, I vow to help Tuli Yolal prosper in a way that honors the hopes and heritage of all her peoples. My esteemed predecessor would accept nothing less.
We got Kona. We got him. We got him. This is good. Are you guys happy with that? Is that good enough?
Ultimately, I harbor the same wish as my
He's
sister.
gonna try this.
To give you cause to smile. That is
He's
my
like, shit, it's not
heartfelt
working.
desire.
Mentioning the technology, the dirigibles, the Etherites, it's not working. I really want to make you guys smile. Will you? Yes! He's like, shit, none of this is working. I want to make you smile. I want you to be happy. Yes, that's what you needed to say. That's all they wanted to hear, dude. Just be more like Wook.
Glad this didn't go to waste.
What is it?
This is the Lay of Legacy, the part of the Tulihyola saga where you and I become the next Dawn Servant.
Wow, that would have been really awkward if you said no. Are you shitting me? You didn't ask first. Hey, I'm gonna have this engraved on the Lay of Legacy because I'm expecting that, of course, you're gonna do what I'm requested. Dude, I'm glad. That could have been pretty rough.
Don't tell me this is what kept you so busy ahead of the ceremony.
That's why she didn't say anything to Kona, because she was really so excited to lead with you, even though she didn't ask you about that before.
I didn't decide this on a whim. After reflecting on all we've been through, I realized it was the only answer.
She did guess think. She learned from the Moblins, where you do guess think instead of asking the person what they want directly. You don't have to do that. You can just use guess think. So we learned that already.
With this, both my brother and I have worthy successors.
Yeah.
He would have been proud.
This is the music from the dungeon, which was really solid in the dungeon.
Of course you knew. It's been 3 years since my brother left us.
He's been dead. No way. He's been dead for 3
It cannot
years.
be. The head of reason is no longer with us.
Oh, tragic tidings.
Holy shit.
I didn't want to believe it.
Holy shit. That's creepy.
I'm sorry I never told you.
Actually cool development.
We wanted the people to rest easy until our
Finally.
successor could be chosen.
Finally, really cool development here. Oh my god.
Planning the
That's
right
so
was
weird.
my brother's final duty.
Right.
He was determined for it to serve the nation's best interests, and labored nigh without cease.
I did not expect. Wow.
And then he died, forcing me to do the actual work. The sneaky bastard. But he did well. I have to give him that. The outcome speaks for itself.
Wow. That's actually interesting twist.
Though not quite to the original script, your new dawn servant rises. May they shine resplendent, and their rule bring light ever greater to Tuliolol.
He's had a dead head this whole time. Wow. They said he was just sleeping a lot, but they lied. It was more than sleeping. Wow. Galul Jaja is a great character, and that was a really interesting twist. Actually cool twist. She might have told someone what she was planning. But Wooklamot does not act without the best interests of her people in mind. Bittersweet celebration to be sure, but I'm glad Wooklamot finally got the recognition she deserves. The head of reason was very wise indeed to devise something so elaborate and meaningful as the right of succession. 'Tis a shame you cannot be here to bear witness to the end. The part with the second promise was surprising, but between the two of them, I dare say our new Dawn servants will be capable of anything. I can't believe she did that without asking him first. Just assuming that he would be okay with it. Like, even if you're sure he will be okay with it, don't you think it shows the person a little respect? That you'd ask before you put them in front of a crowd full of people and engrave the statue and all this stuff? I don't know. I wouldn't do that to my brother. My brother would have a panic attack if I did this to him.
Changes in the air, and it's all because of our little firebrand. Every Ilmer father's daughter, that one.
Especially after he forfeited because he thought he was unworthy. And you have no idea what's going on in his head. You know, you don't know what he's been thinking about, what he's been worried about. Did he already convince himself that he shouldn't be the leader? Like, what? How are you guys supposed to work together? Ah, God. Don't think about that. Just accept that she is a little bit
I'll
of
be
a
watching where you steer
firebrand.
this nation, lass.
A little bit of a
With what
impulsive.
time I've got left.
She just knows what's right. You just gotta trust. Gotta trust. She's always right. Curtain Ron's been here. That's awesome. That's interesting. What? He just got murdered out of the blue. I don't even know by whomst. What? What the? The stopping point for today, yes. We're gonna pick up. Find out next time on DAWNTRAIL with Zepla. This is Wuklamana, and you've been watching the Disney Channel. Stay tuned for tomorrow's stream at 10 a.m. Central Time. Well, there was some cool things that happened, like the dungeon was really cool. Finding out about the dead head was pretty cool. It's like, I feel like I've been so starved for chaos and bad things happening that I've just become a little chaos gremlin. And I'm just ready for bad shit to happen. I'm like, ooh, the head was dead the whole time. Oh! Yeah, that's cool. That's f***ed up, right? That shouldn't be as exciting as it is. But because we've had so many boring stretches of time, that's like, well, we're gonna spend the next 2 hours looking for banana leaves and learning about the culture and the history behind the banana leaves and where they grow and the fertility of the soil. And we're gonna check the soil again. We've been doing that for so long that now when something like f***ed up happens, I'm like, ooh, did somebody just get murdered? It's kind of turning me into a gremlin. I mean, it kind of was a gremlin already, but yeah, it's like it's causing a bunarchy. Somebody just got. Yeah. I'm like, ooh, I hope we can have a fight. I hope we can have combat. I hope we can have more fighting. So Zepla is taking over. Yes. It's like, I feel like our characters are, yeah, it's like you're turning evil through this. I saw someone on the forums say that they never want to hear the word smiles again. And I'm like, holy shit. So you really are like on the anime villain arc. Never want to hear anyone smile again. It's hilarious. It was also so up that Kona is speaking to the crowd and like no one gives a shit about his dirigibles, his etherites, his trains. No one cares, they're just shrugging. And he's like, that meme with the bird that's got all the cards. No, this is working. Then he says, I just want you all to smile. And they're like, what did he just say? What? Insane. And everybody starts clapping for this guy. I'm like, he's smart. He knows what to say to get the crowd riled up. Just smile more. Anyways, we have a bit of a cliffhanger here today. So we're gonna pick up here tomorrow. Looks like somebody may have been murdered. So that's pretty interesting.
And we'll pick up here tomorrow. I had a good time today. I had a pretty good time overall. Even though there's been some silliness, I had fun.